Hola, bienvenidos a mi cocina. So this is Omar, by the way. You know me. Today we're cooking chilaquiles. So now, or rather after this video, you'll know how to make them if you don't already. It's actually a really easy dish to make. And it's great for hangovers. Not that I'm hungover, because I'm not. But just a fun fact. So let's get started. Alright, so here are your basic ingredients, not including salt and oil, but we're gonna make chilaquiles verdes today. There are many varieties, this is one of them. So, tortillas, green tomatoes, washed and peeled, cheese. The cheese you need to get, this is called queso de mesa, or table cheese. If you live in the United States, you can go to your local Mexican store and get some queso fresco, or fresh cheese, and it's a pretty good quality cheese. If you live anywhere else, I have no idea, sorry. Also onion, chili peppers, garlic, and sour cream. So now we're going to cut the cut the tortillas, and you can kind of do this however you want. Ideally, use cold tortillas. We didn't have cold tortillas, so I'm using fresh tortillas, and I'm just gonna cut them now, let them dry up for a while, and then fry them up later. So again, you can do however you want, but I do triangles because it reminds me of pizza, and who doesn't love pizza, am I right? So you just cut it. And I'm done, and that's it, you got chilaquiles. I'm just kidding, you're not finished yet, but this is one of the steps. So, you're gonna put all the tomatoes and the peppers in the pot to boil them. Notice the ratio of tomatoes is a lot to 3. That's the ratio you wanna follow. Precision is key. And just boil them. We are now cutting some onion, and we're gonna reserve a chunk, approximately a chunk, like a yay-ish big, kind of, maybe a little bit smaller. This is good, just approximately a chunk, like I said. This is gonna go in the salsa, which we are preparing at the moment it is boiling. I gave up on the whole time-lapse thing because that was boring. Everybody knows how water boils. So we're gonna put that in there later. But for now, we're gonna cut the onion for the garnish. And that, boys and girls, is how you cut onion like a professional, not a single tear shed, just saying. So you're gonna make the salsa now. So you need onion, like approximately a chunk and 2/3. So you put it all up in that blender. Then you get a clove of garlic. And then you're gonna scoop up the now like pooped greenish tomatoes. They've been boiled. And you're just gonna scoop them up in there and do your thing and hope you don't spill anything. Okay, so you have your salsa sort of. It's not quite finished. Now we're gonna actually fry it, because everything fried tastes better. Everyone knows that. So you're just gonna put it in like a big hot pan, or pot, I guess. So you just put some oil in there and heat it up. I'm also gonna put some other stuff in it, such as Suiza, which is like mom's favorite ingredient. And by mom, I mean every mom, not just my mom. But it is my mom's favorite ingredient. So you just put like one, or maybe just one spoonish full of that. And you stir that up real good, that flavor intensity. And you're gonna also put some salt all up in that, pinch of salt. I don't know if this is kosher salt. I know it's sea salt, but sea salt comes from the sea. We get it from Colima, which is where my oldest brother lives. And you stir it, and then you're just gonna let it sit there. In the meantime, we're gonna fry the tortillas. And you just, you know, you're gonna use this, and we're gonna put some oil all up in it. Let it heat up, and then we're gonna fry them, and then we're gonna transfer them here. So the oil is hot, the salsa is hot too. We turn that off because otherwise it's gonna boil and evaporate. To make sure your oil is hot, just like dip your finger inside, or what would be smarter, just like take a potential tortilla chip and just dip it in there. And if it does that, that means the oil is ready. So you just let it fry up real good until it's nice and crispy. Except you do that with all of them. So let's do that. Okay, so now that the tortilla chips are done, we're gonna put, this is a lot of tortilla chips, so we're just gonna put some of them all up in the salsa. It's been warming up, so it's not cold. So you just put like, we have a jumper. We're just gonna put, that's good. So we're just gonna stir it up, make sure that the salsa gets all over the tortillas. And I like mine nice and crispy, so I don't like to leave them in the salsa too long. But once they're nice and covered, we're gonna put them on a plate like so. And you can put more salsa if you want, or less, depending on what you like. Again, this is all. Okay, so we have the chilaquiles. We've been making some chicken. I just said that real weird. We've been making some chicken to go along with the chilaquiles and the refried beans, which is a must in la comida mexicana. So you got your stuff plated, looking all nice. So to finish up the chilaquiles, you want to put some crema, sour cream preferably. It doesn't have to be sour cream. And you just like, you know, you like do your thing. Put as much as you want. If you like a lot of cream, do it. The cream actually, like if they're really spicy, the cream will help to mask the spice. So that's always good. And then put some onion all up in that. Perfectly diced onion, I might add. Whoever did this is a true professional. And then you put some cheese, load it up with cheese. So all this cheese all up in there. We just crumble it up with our hands because, you know, we are handy people. And you just load it up. Maybe put some in the beans if you want. Right? Cheese is good. And that's it. You got your chilaquiles verdes con pollo and some frijoles. So check it out. So that's it. That's how you make chilaquiles. It's actually, you know, pretty easy. It takes a little while, but it's not hard. So now you know how to make chilaquiles. Tell us if you like them once you've tried to make them, or how you make them, because there's a lot of varieties. So these are chilaquiles verdes, but there's also chilaquiles rojos, or some with mole, or frijoles. So tell us how you like to eat your chilaquiles. And if you like this kind of video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like it, and subscribe. And tell us what you want us to cook next here in La Cocina del Mar.